Jason Figueroa. Little extended edition, lucky me. I feel like we're about to do a sports show.
We're starting it off with a little sports. We'll do it that way.
Okay, we got to talk some sports. You know, I like sports, but like the intersection of sports and pop culture.
Yes,
Give
that's
the
what we do
people
best
what they
here.
want. It is. Okay, so on Tuesday, it was the Battle of the Boroughs. We had our Knicks, we had our Nets. But that was not what the eyes were on, apparently, according to social media. You know, Celebrity Row, everybody sits on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Including these three people.
That's Tyra Banks.
And who are her friends?
Oh, yeah, I think you've learned enough about them. Those are the furries. These are
Figgie,
people.
what's a furry?
What's a furry? Sound like a, Dad, what's up? Yeah. The furry is basically someone who likes to dress up and their animal spirit, their animal costume. They don't feel like they are 100% just human. They have some animalistic qualities about themselves, and they dress up to do things like this. But Tyra looked a little bit.
I love her face. She's like, yeah, I'm bobbing.
She was vibing for a little while, but I think it was just a little bit too overwhelming. They were there for a little bit too long.
Then I saw one of them put the leg up, and the other one was.
They were having a great old time. Tyra, not so much.
Here I am saying, well, why wouldn't one of them just ask to switch seats with Tyra so they could sit next to each other?
And there's a fine line, right, between furries and mascots. I know I have a favorite mascot.
I was going to say, is there? Because I don't know.
Well, yes, there is.
What's your favorite? Is Mr. or Mrs. Meg?
No.
Who?
Yeah. Philly Fanatic.
Oh.
It's not.
Is that why you're wearing red?
It's not even close. No, definitely not.
Kidding.
But it's not even close, right? The Philly Fanatic is an entertainment icon.
He
does all kinds of dances, has all kinds of skits that he does, and just goes all over and makes everybody happy.
And who's the other guy they have in Philly? Gritty.
Oh, yes,
People love Gritty.
No, they do love
the
Gritty.
Hockey guy?
He's the hockey guy.
That's right.
He's the one that looks a little bit off.
All right, so we did baseball, basketball, hockey. Let's talk about the NFL. We're locked in, baby. Playoffs.
That's right, the playoffs.
This weekend, we have the conference championship coming up, but a notable team missing. All right, New Yorkers.
That's right. We'll talk about this one because the Dallas Cowboys, when they got ousted by the Green Bay Packers, a huge upset. A number 7 seed has never won and gone on in the playoffs, but now they have because they were able to dismantle Dak Prescott and his team. Former Hall of Famer Troy Aikman said he was so sure the Cowboys would be in the NFC title game, he didn't book an offseason vacation just yet. He thought he'd be heading to San Francisco for the Cowboys versus San Francisco in the NFC Championship game.
That's sports for you.
That is sports for you. That's
you
why
never count a chicken before it's hatched.
There's so many life lessons.
Yes.
And that's what we do here.
What do you think? Would you have booked a trip?
Oh, yeah. You could always push it back.
Exactly. We live in the day and age where you're not penalized for canceling a flight.
You could always push it back. And Troy Aikman has enough money to say, hey,
come on, Troy Aikman, really?
Yeah, but his girlfriend was a little upset about it.
Yeah, well, because they were in Italy last year this time.
Yeah, they were. And good pictures of them, too, online. You can check that out.
I feel as though, no, I'm going to leave it there. The New Yorkers are very happy to hear that the Cowboys
were ousted.
We can't be in it. They can't be in it. Okay, I feel like every time you're on the show, we somehow find a way to talk about Taylor Swift.
Why wouldn't we?
Okay. And her boyfriend, of course, Travis
Kelce.
Kelce.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
There's a rumor going around that it's, their first Valentine's Day together, that they're going to be celebrating, so he's going to go big. And so that's it. That's all we literally know is he said, oh, yeah, we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day together.
He has big plans for Valentine's Day, is what he said. And a lot of people are speculating it could be, to pop the question,
a proposal. But who jumped in?
Just in case. Chili's was the first one to jump right in and said, hey, let us know what time you're coming. They'll hold the reservation for them. Listen, everybody's jumping on board with this thing, right? And you want to be first. You want to be ahead of everyone else. And it was great to see Chili's and their social media team jump right on this.
If they go to Chili's, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
I don't think there's any shot at that.
I mean, I respect the marketing.
Jason Kelce, however, he would definitely go to Chili's.
Jason Kelce looks like he enjoys a good meal at Chili's.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely a happy hour kind of guy, as you can see.
This guy, this was... These Kelce brothers, man. They're taking it. Okay.
Something special.
So this was the game in Buffalo. I was saying, if he actually does retire, he needs to move to Buffalo and become a Bills fan. He is the epitome of Bills Mafia.
He's built for
Jason Kelce. So, all right, he was at the game supporting his brother. He was in the box with Taylor, Brittany, Donna, the whole fam. And his wife, Jason's wife, Kylie, warned him and said, you better be on your best behavior in front of T Swift. And he said, quote, I'm not asking for permission. I'm doing this. he said, as he proceeded to take his shirt off, chug beers, and act a fool. But that's the fool that we all know and love.
Yep, we all fell in love with that guy because he's so down to earth. He's the guy you want to have a beer with. He's the guy you want to go watch a game with.
Exactly.
And even Bills fans who realized that their team probably wasn't going to go on any further loved this guy.
Come on, how could you not?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's a vibe. He's a mood.
He's definitely a mood. But the best part about it was when his wife said, okay, if that's the excuse, I'm going to use that same excuse when I pull up to go get myself a little kitty.
She quoted him and said, I'm not going to ask permission. I'm doing this, I say, as I get the keys to the car to go get myself a kid. I mean, good for her.
Absolutely.